Hello everyone, welcome back to Through the Cowl. I'm Clinton, joined by the lovely Debs, back again for another one. So, today, stuff a little bit different. I found this game the other day, and I thought, next few episodes, I'm just going to grab 10 randomly out of the game of these questions, and I'm just going to ask them. All
Oh,
right? So, the game, I haven't looked at the answers yet, is called, you see it? Oh, yeah, there you go, moral conflict.
oh, interesting.
So, I think that the surmise for the game is that we ask the question on the card, and we decide which one of us is most likely to do the thing.
Okay,
And
okay.
if we have an example of a reason why we would do it, or why we wouldn't do it potentially.
Oh, but for each other.
Yeah, or we just say it for ourselves if we can think of.
Okay, okay.
All right. So I picked out 20 cards. We'll do 10. I've
Hmm.
got one on my left and one on my right. Haven't looked at any of them. So you choose left or right, and we'll go for which pile.
Left.
Left. Okay. All right. And I'll get rid of each one each week. We'll make sure we don't get the same ones again.
Okay.
All right. So, first card.
How bad are they going to be?
I don't know, but they seem to have like devil horns in the corner. Which one of us is most likely to borrow something from a friend without asking?
Oh,
Uh,
neither of us?
no.
I think that's a really weird one because you'd have to be in someone's house to borrow it. And neither of us are going to sneak into people.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
no.
unless you borrowed it while you were already there.
Yeah.
Even then, that's like stealing for a bit of
No,
time.
no. 'Cause, like in my house, I know like the kids and stuff will just take like chocolate and stuff like that, but that's like, that's just what they do.
Okay. What's yours is theirs and what's theirs is yours. But oh, that's a real weird one.
No, no, what's mine
I
is
think I'd feel not asked.
yeah, what's theirs is theirs and what's mine is theirs.
You wish. Absolutely the other way around.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think I'd
Oh yeah,
borrow something from that house without
that's a
with
weird
anyone
one.
without asking. But I know loads of people have done that to me.
No. Like there's way too much that you'd have to think about.
Yeah,
A, getting it out of the place without them seeing it, and then being able to put it back
yeah, I know.
or pretend that you did.
Yeah,
No, that would mess with my
yeah, yeah. All right, let's see what the next one says.
brain.
Which one of us is most likely to trip over their own feet?
Me?
I can't say it happens to me often, no, so I think I'm gonna have to pass that one to you.
If it was between you and my mum, it would 1,000% be my mum. And she
Yeah.
does the most hilarious, like slow falls as well. It's happening for ages.
You're like, just fall now, come on.
You're like, come on, we've got time for this. Bless her. Yeah, I'm a bit of a tripper. I
Yeah.
am. I bang into a lot of things as well.
Yeah, no, I tripped over the other day, but that's because um my missus had a bag in front of the door, and I was doing something for Genevieve, and I was walking over, and I just like tripped and like sort of like
Um,
styled it as I walked out the door, like I just sort of like meant to do it.
Did they laugh at you?
Yeah,
I've had two big knee gash injuries because of, well, both at work as well, both
right.
at work. One because I was saying hi to somebody and I tripped over my own feet as I was turning around.
Oh no.
And then, it was so embarrassing. Luckily, there was only like three people there. Um, and someone was with me to laugh at me. The
Yeah.
second time, I trod on my dress. And so then when I went to go
Oh
up the stairs,
no.
I couldn't, splat straight down behind me. Hey, she didn't laugh. She asked if I was all right.
Wow. Wow. At least you didn't rip your dress off.
No, I didn't. But I must admit, when I sat down on my desk, I really wanted someone there because you can get a little bit teary
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, yeah,
You fall. And I was like, it really hurts, and no one saw it.
Yeah.
And so I pulled my dress up just to my knee and was like, oh no. And then
Yeah.
the girl next to me was like, oh my God, what have you done? And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's fine. I just tripped up the stairs
Yeah.
outside.
Okay, we need to fill out an incident report for. And
Yeah, because you're not even allowed to get a plaster yourself. A
yeah.
first aider has to come and do it. So someone, bless them, had to
Yeah.
come and like tend to my unshaven leg.
Yeah. I remember a couple of years ago when I was working for for a company when I was first started doing my EMS. I used to get around London on one of those kick scooters, just a normal scooter.
Yeah.
So I'd hang that expensive machine on the front of my scooter, or just behind the front bar, and I'd scoot along. I'll get around pretty nipply.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm going along, the road's a bit slippery. My scooter just slips out from underneath me. I literally just like dive across the pavement and skid for like, 2 feet. Obviously, I'm just like mortified. I get up. Obviously, I'm thinking, I got to remember, oh God, I've just got a 15 grand machine on me. I need to go check if it's all right. Luckily, that was fine. It didn't really hit the ground, and the bag that I had was like pretty secure. But yeah, I looked around quickly for anyone who's seen that because the way I hit the floor and like normally if I times I've hit the floor, I always tend to like try to like combat roll, and because I had my this like sort of waterproof
Nice.
jacket,
Yeah.
all you could hear was I picked up that scooter and got out there so fast.
Oh my God. Thank God your machine wasn't like
Oh my
affected.
God, yeah. And luckily that one wasn't mine at the time.
Flipping out.
That would be terrible. That would have been terrible. I'd have been working my ass off to
Yeah.
repay that one. Yeah, let's give that one to you for a win.
I think I'll take
Which one of us is most likely to win a speed eating contest?
Oh, you?
I'll say me. Yeah,
Yeah.
depends on what I'm
I'm not
eating.
a very fast eater.
Yeah, I'm not
No.
necessarily
I
that fast, but it depends on what I'm eating and who I'm around.
Yeah. And I just think, and this is really generalized, but I do think guys are quicker eaters than
Yeah,
girls.
yeah, because
On the whole.
yeah, because obviously, we order food or something, and we're like, do you want us to get extra fries or extra this? And you're like, no, I don't really fancy that. And you're like, okay. And then it arrives, and then someone's hand is already in there before you've had the chance to have it get your first bit.
See, that's why I'm not in a relationship with anyone.
You just want to be like, Joey doesn't share food.
All those fries are for me.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I'd win that one.
Yeah. I know friends that, and they eat really nicely as well. Like they're neat eaters, they're not
Yeah,
slobbery or anything.
yeah,
And the guy is like totally normal size.
yeah.
And yet, no joke, the silly TikToks you see where the boyfriend is eating everything just as she's taking a first bite. He's just like that. I'm like, dude, where's it gone? I
Although
swear to God, you've just inhaled it.
although my partner and stepdaughter, they eat faster than me. I've never seen anything like it. It's like
Oh, mums, I think,
they learn to eat
because
fast.
they're like, shit, gotta get it in.
Yeah.
Child, okay.
Yeah. I'll eat
Well,
this quickly when it's
gotta
still
get
warm,
it in and then do something else.
and I'll feed that little bastard.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, next one. Which of us is most likely to be brutally honest in saying what they think of a friend's new haircut?
No, no. I think haircuts, no. Haircuts too cruel.
Yeah, haircuts, because like,
Yeah. Anything else,
yeah,
maybe apart from, I would tell someone if I thought something, if we were trying clothes on, if they'd already bought it,
yeah,
unless it was horrible,
yeah,
then I'd be okay. But if they were trying it on and I thought something looked nicer than something else, I would definitely say.
yeah.
Um, yeah, if they've already had it cut, that is harsh.
I don't know. I think because obviously I've been in like played sports and all that sort of stuff, and generally grew up on like ribbing each other. Like if it's my
Oh,
friend,
don't give me.
if it looks
Yeah,
dodge, then I think we're like they'd rip me and I'd rip them. So it's like I think
yeah. I might be. It depends on the person. It depends on their reaction. If they
yeah,
loved it, I'd be like, oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
I, just because I want them to feel good. But if it was about a situation or friends or work or partners
Yeah.
being, sad, then I would 1,000% be honest.
Yeah. But like
However
telling
much they wouldn't want to hear it.
You'd be like, I think tough ones obviously like telling someone that like they smell or something like that. That'd be the worst. Or again, if it's my friends, and people are like, no problem.
Yeah, because you could be a bit silly with that one. You
Yeah.
could, get a bit, could be like, oh, stinky
Yeah.
doing today, and then kind of change it
Yeah.
to like, luckily my most, well, none of my friends smell. So
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, to certain friends, you'd be like, so what's happened? Your shower broken, or you currently going from an inversion to water or something?
it's quite rare though, isn't it? I But for people that it happens to, and it does happen to people, some by choice because they genuinely don't use
Yeah,
chemicals.
yeah,
So it happens. But then I think you would be more in tune. I don't know, just it has to be a fresher every day.
yeah.
You can still wash with water every day. Like,
Yeah, water does help, At worst, Lucozade or something. Just some type of acidic.
it's off here. Yeah, it's a tricky. I mean, at work it's difficult, right? Because
Yeah,
if you sit close to somebody,
yeah,
it's such a distracting and it is unpleasant. It's
yeah,
not like you don't want to carry on breathing.
yeah.
So then I think it's really hard to have to deliver that message. But
I remember once working at LV and there's this woman and she used to say like, I find it hard to sit next to you because you always smell too clean.
you were like, how is that a thing?
I know. Because like she's say I could just smell soap. You all smell like soap. I was like, fucking hell, I can live with that. I
Yeah.
can live with
That's the worst you've got, love, then.
that. Yeah. I was like, thank you, original source, because hey,
Yeah, doing its job.
yeah, yeah, that's if that's the worst you got. Thank you very much.
Yeah, right. I love it when people say you smell nice, like, or people are like, oh, someone smells nice, and I'm secretly sitting there going, let it be me, let it be
Yeah. Like, yeah. No,
me.
still got my yearly subscription to Lynx Africa.
Oh man, we used to love that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, it was like an absolute like it was a must have.
Yeah, yeah.
Must have.
Especially when you use it to get lighter and then do like a flamethrower with it and like it goes like 40 feet.
What's wrong with us as
I
children?
don't, I don't know.
Oh my God. I would never do that as an adult now, but like we all did it, right?
Yeah, I would never do that as
Very
an adult.
Clinton.
I am the fire starter.
Dangerous.
All right. Next one. Ooh, which one of us is most likely to take another seat with their bag while they're on a crowded train?
The woman be absolutely horrible to me when all I said was, I'll move it, but is it all right if I don't sit near the window because I don't want to be,
Yeah.
oh, for God's sake, don't worry about it. And she walked off. And I was literally like, oh my God, I said yes. I literally was just like, and then I fucking left it there because I was
Yeah.
like, well, that's the sort of person that's going to sit next to me. I do not want it.
I literally hate public transport.
Yeah.
And the times I've like in the most recent years, like I remember at one point when I moved back to London to work, I wasn't I had to commute using the transport. When I get on trains, I will stand near the doors. So
Yeah. Yeah.
there's like a middle transfer door where you can walk between carriages. I will stand there and open the window.
There, the guy with the bike.
Yeah, open the window a little bit just to make sure I have ventilation and I can sort of like hide from people. And then if I it's very rare that I sit down. And if I do, it's
Mm.
like it's
What's
always
with
almost
the table? I like the ones with the tables. They're quite
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, by the time now I've been getting trains from like Bournemouth to London, I get a nice one on the table, I
Yeah,
can chill out,
table, drink, puzzle.
put the
Done.
laptop up,
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely. I'm definitely one of those people who try to keep as much space as possible. if I'm on public transport.
And I would rather sit on the edge. So if it was a bus, which I've not been on for years, I don't intend on being in one. However, if I did, I would rather sit on the outside edge.
Yeah,
I hate to be like penned in by
yeah,
somebody.
yeah. And most of the time, if I'm around London, if I do not have one of my vehicles, I will literally get one of those barrel bikes or
Yeah,
one of the scooters.
yeah, they're handy. They're
Yeah,
fun. I think this. I've not done a bike, the barrel bike, but the scooters are really good fun.
yeah. In London, they're quite expensive for the amount of time, for 45 minutes, you can end up paying like 17 quid or whatever. But I'd rather be in my own space.
I think. Plus, you don't even need it for that long in Bournemouth.
Yeah.
You could have got like the whole of it
Exactly.
in that time.
So yeah, keep these people away from me.
I think we both have to take that one.
Yeah, yeah. Which one of us is most likely to get caught talking to themselves? I'll take that one.
I do it all the time. And it's not normally nice. I'm
Yeah,
normally whinging about someone that's
I think with me, they can probably tell because I'm normally in like sort of a like in a friend in like a scrubs moment.
okay, okay.
But then yeah, I do like I'm often singing when I'm like
Yeah, I like a little hum.
yeah.
Yeah. Even if it's not words, just noise, which is not so bad when you're at home, but then when you forget and you're in the office and you do it and you're like, oh,
Yeah, I'm
no.
annoying somebody around here.
Yeah. You know what? Funnily, I'm not the noisy person at work. I'm noisy, don't get me wrong. I do speak quite loud, but everyone talks to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't start the conversation. Can't be told off for being the person that's
Yeah.
acting. I'm like, guys, I gotta get something
But Debs, you're so entertaining.
People do like to sit next to
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Yeah, I do often like be driving along, one of my songs is on or something like that. Or my worst thing is because I watch certain like podcasts and stuff which I find really funny, is my like laughing. I end
Uh,
up
yeah,
laughing and I'm like trying to hide that I'm laughing because people are just saying like, what is up with this crazy dude? Like just
that laugh out. You listen to the radio on the way to work.
yeah.
I don't care. I'm like chipping away. I'm like, they must realise I'm listening to
Yeah.
something, right?
Especially if I'm in the car and like it's playing through the car system. There'll be times if I hear something really funny, I'll rewind it and hear it again, and I'll probably laugh like 4 times in a row after rewind.
I bet they're thinking, oh my God, what's he listening to? I need to get me some of that.
I'm just sat there and they just see me like pissing myself laughing. They might think I'm having like a stroke or something. Oh, I can't do this one. Have I done this? Depends on the kid. All right. Which one of us is most likely to tell a child that Father Christmas isn't real?
I mean, I don't have any kids, so I'm quite happy to tell.
Yeah.
But not with their little.
Yeah,
Not
not
with
really.
their little. I don't mind telling at an age transition. I'm
Yeah.
all right with that. I think
Yeah,
little kids should believe in it.
yeah, I know when my son got to about 14 and he was still asking for his Christmas stocking from Santa to be
Oh,
and like yeah, I was like, don't take all right.
I know you didn't believe from
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
How old I was actually. I swear when I was like 6 or 7, I genuinely thought I heard like the sleigh
Yeah.
bells. I was so fucking excited.
Yeah.
Only that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it like 9, 10?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was a bit younger when I found out that, Santa ain't coming to my house.
Wow. So I think it's really sad when the little ones grow up because they're really the only thing that for me that makes Christmas nice and
Yeah.
fun. Like otherwise, it's just people whinging about whose house to go to.
Yeah,
They have to go there because it's
yeah.
not that they want to, but they have to. And I think, oh, when it's the little ones and they're all excited, then
Yeah. It's
yeah,
quite the moment because obviously with Genevieve, everyone's gonna sort of like be like play along with it for a long time.
yeah, for a
But
few years, yeah. She's only
but
dinky,
my
right?
stepdaughter, the 11-year-old, she's kind of like one of those people who are like, she gets mad when it's not her birthday. So if someone else's birthday, she gets mad. And like she sometimes back in a couple years ago, if it was someone else's birthday, she wouldn't even sing happy birthday. She'd literally be like, nope. So hoping she doesn't be like,
Oh,
yeah,
she needs a dose of
but she's not that Genevieve, he ain't real. Suck it up,
yeah, you
buttercup.
need to take like some tough words of her, mate. She's got years of enjoying it left yet.
Yeah. All right, let's go for this one. What we got here? Which one of us is most likely to make accidentally make a young child cry? I don't know if I'd accidentally.
I reckon you would.
Yeah,
Well, no, I was thinking of costumes. You could make one cry if you had your mask on.
yeah,
Um, I would, well, okay, if I see a child crying, right? Like, I don't think a kid would like it. But if I see them crying in a supermarket or something,
yeah.
for 10 seconds, I will try to make it smart. I think they wouldn't mind that one.
Okay.
um, I will try and make it smile
Yeah,
because I really feel it just needs distracting, right?
yeah,
And it's nicer for all of us if it shuts the fuck up.
yeah,
But if it doesn't and it carries on, then I'll be like, fuck you.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't
Fuck you.
know if I'm like,
I'm not giving it a mean look.
yeah, I don't know. I'd love to. I do some mean looks, especially if they get too close to Genevieve or they get a bit like pushy on it when she's in the park or something. Um, if I had to, trip one over, maybe they would cry.
Yeah. Face in the sand.
Remember one time with my middle daughter, Leah, I was over at what's that place called? Moores Valley. And she climbed up the high slide and she was about to go over to it. And this kid was walked up, just like pushing kids out the way. And like she was near the front. And I could see his hand going up. And I looked across at the dad. And I just went, he ran, grabbed his kid, said, no, 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 you can't do that. It's going to be one of those ones where,
Yeah, why am I not watching him
yeah,
anyway?
it's going to be like, if she falls, you fall.
At least he jumped in and wasn't
Yeah,
like a dick about it.
he jumped in, yeah.
Yeah, bratty kids don't care. Sweet kids, I'll be nice to.
All right, here's a good one to finish off. Which one of us is most likely to go out of their way to avoid speaking to people handing out leaflets on the street?
Dude, my friends will tell you that they position themselves between the leaflet person and me because they know how stressed I am about it. I'm like, oh my god,
Like Iron Man, I don't like being handed things.
no, no. Or if there's no way around it, I will take it, but I won't stop and talk. But yeah, the
Yeah.
girls know that I literally hate it, and they're like, oh,
Yeah, there's been times where they said to me, "Oh, would you be interested in donating to?" I'm like, "I already do." Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I do donate to that charity. Yeah, every comes out every month, and they're like,
yeah,
"Oh,
I'm
really?
already
Okay."
in Specsavers at the start.
I was
The
like,
Lord Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, stand for it, mate.
more like when they come knocking on the door, and the odd time I open the front door to when I'm at my mom's house, especially, there's always like little door knockers and stuff, and it's just like they literally try everything. You
What,
know,
Jehovah's?
Jehovah's, you get like charity guys, stuff like that, and it's just like,
Oh yeah. Do you know what? I'm a sucker for a charity at the door.
yeah, yeah, and then you end up like with £500 coming out direct debit each
Oh my
month.
God, I know, don't. I did have a look at it the other day and I thought, no, it's fine. It's manageable. I
Yeah.
told my sister she had to stop hers, but just for now, I
Yeah.
said I would be gifted these ones. So let's just be sensible. But yeah, I'm a bit of a, it's so annoying as well. I just can't believe it still happens. But then
I
I'm
know.
like, of course it still happens because
Yeah.
people like me fucking do it.
Yeah. And now they've upgraded. They now obviously take your debit details, or they tell you where to send them, or they just have their little card machine and be like, here you go, tap that.
Yeah. No, I would hate to do it.
Yeah.
That's like the only job that they want to do or can do. Then I'm like, well, at least you're working.
Yeah.
Like,
Like the other day when I got this, I was like, went to just I said, oh, how much for that? And they go, oh, it's just a donation. I was like, oh, cool. So I had £2 coin. I was like, she hand it over, and they go, actually, oh, but those are £3 though.
You're like, right. So
Yeah,
when I asked you how much, the
yeah,
answer should have been
yeah,
£3.
exactly.
You know what? I don't want it anymore.
Yeah. So, so I ended up, you had to use my card, tap that, and then January was there, and she was like, they're like, oh, does she want? So I said, so I got her like a little stick-on one, and then she saw the little snap wristband.
Ugh. Stop upselling my fucking kid.
I know, and I was like, God, all right. I was like, so how much is that? They go, oh, it's also a donation. All
I'm
right,
like,
here's
£3.
here's the here's the £2 coin. Thank you. But it's all right,
Oh, they were rubbish.
got to wear it for the unsung heroes.
Is it a poppy?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll get one at work.
it pops.
They're pretty good at having them on reception, and we
Yeah.
will wander in.
All right. Well, that was some moral conflict.
I feel like it was quite even, actually,
Yeah. We're both very evil.
or awkward.
Yeah. Yeah. It's most likely that. All right. So, how was your weekend? We understand that you had your sister down.
Oh my God, yeah, I did. I'm gonna do a spin for that.
Yeah.
Oh, got stuck and coming back.
Yeah. Infinite.
Yeah, got some more tats.
Yeah.
Got it's actually that way, but
Yeah.
either way, it's pretty. So that's our star signs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. That went really well, healing beautifully. We watched Strictly together.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got her into Strictly last year. Like she used to hate it, and now she loves it, and I'm buzzed for it because I love it.
Is there any big celebs on
Um,
it this year?
hey,
Is there any big celebs on there this year?
I mean, Paul Merson was on there.
Okay. Arsenal. Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
yeah. The Go Compare guy is on there.
Oh,
Shane Ward is on there.
okay.
Um, Tasha from Love Island, if you call her a big celebrity.
Okay.
Pete Wicks.
All right. He's on it, but he's on everything.
Yeah. He kind of pussied out on SOS I'm a Celeb.
Yeah.
I thought he could have kept going, but I'm not him, so I don't
Yeah.
know. It's decent. Do you know what? There's a really good, it's a very good standard this
Yeah.
year, so it's kind of like anybody's game, but I love it, however cheesy it is. It's like my favorite rundown to December. So
Even though I've watched it, it's so much easier to be the female partner to the male professional dancer than it is
yeah,
the other way
yeah,
around.
I do really feel for the guys. Yeah.
I think last time I watched
You
it,
know, that then makes it a harder job for the female professional
yeah.
to coach a man. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. They
Yeah.
might think that it's easier, but
I think last
yeah.
time I saw it, David Seaman was on it.
Oh, well, who else was on? So Tony Adams was on it and he lasted a while
All right.
just because he was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Merson started really enjoying it. Actually, if he'd have stayed in, I think ballroom side of it, he would have been really good.
Okay.
Um, yeah, sometimes they just give them all of like Latin, where
Okay.
it's a bit faster and harder than maybe the ballroom. So yeah, so that was fun. And even though I didn't go,
Yeah.
Bournemouth,
Yep.
another giant killing. No one else has managed to do yet this season, apart from
Yeah.
Spurs in the Cup, but that wasn't in the Prem.
Yeah.
They're not won by cherries.
Yeah. I know.
Well, you
Done it again.
can't take it away from us.
No,
Like, so good.
you've done it again. I couldn't believe it.
I mean, you would be really happy with that result.
Yeah.
You and Liverpool would love the fact that we beat them.
And well, after what they did to us the other week as well. And obviously, we lost to Newcastle.
I know, I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't know why Arsenal do this every year. Like, it's so, and I find it irritating. Like, I want someone else to win the league.
Yeah, I know. Same time of the year, every year.
Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't.
That's like,
Yeah.
it's really annoying. Where Patricia Evra said the other day, like Arsenal is like a Netflix special, like a Netflix series. It's always like you gotta wait for next season. And like, as much you want to punch him in the face,
Oh,
much you want to punch him in the face, you're like, yeah, you're right, aren't you?
laugh. Yeah. What irritates me though is that just because you've lost like two games, you're suddenly out of the
You're
race for the
not.
whole
No.
thing. And that is a fucking joke. That is how stupid our league is.
Yeah,
Like literally, you should be able to lose a few games and there still be four or five teams like
yeah,
vying for
yeah.
that
Exactly.
win. Certainly to keep it
You're not
interesting
gonna
and
have
exciting
the
season.
invincible season again, but at least 2 or 3 games lost shouldn't actually affect the all fucking.
No, there should still be that top six, like all
Yeah,
really close, really fighting
yeah.
for it.
You
Oh,
know,
it makes me so much more
obviously
excited.
Tottenham,
But
obviously Tottenham need to be relegated at some point, but
oh well, no, my Solanke's there now, isn't he?
yeah.
So yeah, amazing though, absolutely amazing result. Like I'm so proud of us. 7 points from 9, and we
Yeah,
all thought, oh, we might get one if we're lucky.
yeah,
So let's hope we don't rubbish out against the
yeah.
lesser teams that we've got coming up. That's always a bit of a
That's
thing,
how it
isn't
normally
it?
goes. Isn't it?
Yeah,
What else did you guys
I'm
get up
super
to?
happy.
When did you sit to go home?
That
Sunday?
was literally it. So she came Friday and went home Sunday. Yeah. So I feel like we crammed plenty into the
Yeah,
sort of 2 days that we had.
yeah. Weekend.
It was lovely.
Yeah. So Saturday we just sort of did we go? We went to Little Down for fireworks.
Oh yeah, for the fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool. There's some nice little displays on there.
Are you good?
It was all right. It's good that she Little Down because there's so much space. It didn't feel like everyone was sort of crammed into like.
Yeah,
I think
crowded. Yeah.
sometimes we used to go to like Wareham, and like Wareham is just like the field that they use is so muddy, and so many people just
Oh
like,
no.
yeah, crammed in, and tried to get to the car park, trying to get out. Little Down was just like
Yeah.
a nice space. Obviously, the
Oh,
traffic was really
good.
bad, but I knew like where to park, so it was like, all right, cool, park here. We just walked in a little bit.
Yeah, if you're not in the actual car park,
Yeah, yeah.
or you're waiting until a bit later, yeah.
So it was really cool. Obviously, it's all happening tonight. But I did a few little fireworks for Genevieve
Yeah,
yesterday because I knew I wasn't
I've
gonna
got
be
a few
tonight,
happening.
so I did a few little
Nothing
sparks.
too crazy.
Yeah,
And this is better than New Year's Eve, right? Because at least people do it now-ish because the kids
yeah,
have got school tomorrow. So
yeah.
the only benefit is that it'll probably be over in an hour or so.
Yeah. And then
Hopefully.
what else did we do? Sunday was pretty. I think the rest of the weekend was pretty chilled. Yeah, I managed to watch a few bits and pieces. So
Oh, I haven't. So
yeah, so I think you need to watch this because the main guy in this, one of the things I watched, is so beautiful. Like I walked in, I was like, well, my partner was watching it first, and I'd heard about the show, and I've seen the guy who's in it, and I was like, she was watching it by herself, and I was like, yeah, I can see why you're doing that. So,
what's it called?
it's called Rebel Ridge. So the main guy
Oh,
is called Aaron Pierre. Have a look at his eyes.
okay. Let's have a
So
peek. Give me some
so
IMDb up.
yeah, so the movie kind of reminds me, it's kind of like a mixture of Reacher meets
Him.
Ozarks meets
Oh, because he's got greenish
like
eyes with that
yeah.
lovely brown skin.
Oh yeah, he is handsome as hell, and he's massive.
His lips are also quite impressive.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
gonna pop that there for
Yeah,
anybody.
yeah, look at him. It's
Beautiful man, you're right.
yeah, it's upsetting. Obviously, I wouldn't want to be in the same room as him, especially if I'm like with my partner, or if there's women in the room and you just see them like melting.
God, he was born in 94.
I'll say the same age as my brother then, so he's 30.
Like a baby.
Yeah.
Like a baby. You know. Fuck you, Aaron. Oh yes, Rebel Ridge.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got cutie Don Johnson in it.
Oh, again,
Love Don
Ron
Johnson.
Johnson's what, mid 70s, and he's still handsome,
Yeah.
handsome as hell. Mr. Miami Vice.
Okay. Oh, love a Marine or a
Yeah,
former Marine.
yeah. who rides a bike, so he's conscious of the environment. And the story does take a dark turn, which it has that usual thing, where a badass ends up going to a small town, and the small town's corrupt, and he ends up having to help sort it
Oh
out
my God, that literally sounds like Banshee,
or reach her, or
except it's a real guy.
yeah, and
I
he's
feel
like,
like Reacher travels a bit, but yes, you're right.
no, he's really cool in it. I like the scene where they figure out like what he can actually do, and that's a
Oh,
really, really cool scene. And
nice.
and I like the fact
Great well trained.
one thing I like about the movie is I don't want to spoil it, but he doesn't kill. A lot of things happen, but he doesn't
He
kill.
injures.
He does injure, but what I like is the fact that
To slow down,
yeah,
like to
is
stop
that
them coming after him or something, or
with most films you watch or things you watch, where they end up killing someone, and it's like at the end, they're wrapped up in a blanket, and everyone's like, oh yeah, it's fine. It's like you just killed someone. In normal life, if you end up killing someone, regardless of the situation, there's going to be some repercussions.
you're in handcuffs and you're out of there. Yeah.
Exactly. There ain't
Okay.
no
So it's a
excuse.
bit like Batman.
Yeah, there ain't no excuse. Something's happening to you, and I like the fact that they sort of had that in there where
Yeah.
he
He
did some
didn't do
badass.
anything too bad.
He did badass stuff, but he wasn't lethal.
Okay. Could still be done for GBH though.
Could done, but GVH could probably still go to jail for 30 years for some of the things. You know.
There's
But
some possibility of parole at least.
yeah, in 21 years.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave it on then. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'll have to take a look.
yeah, I think you'll enjoy that, and obviously try and watch the film as well.
I mean, I'll do my best, but
Obviously, I told you I watched the Wild Robot, which was cool.
oh, yeah.
Haven't seen that yet. And I watched Venom: The Last Dance.
Oh, we were supposed to go on Sunday and we didn't, but we're
Yeah.
going this weekend instead. But my friend from work said Hardy was good. You enjoyed it?
For a Hardy film, it's after obviously the disappointment of watching Bike Riders to watching this, like, it just makes sense. He was a decent Eddie Brock. The role does suit his type of acting,
Mm.
and it was nice. It's a nice sign off to his trilogy.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
There was some fun
Be a
elements.
bit scared because Daddy seems pretty bad, but
The main bad guy, the guy who is the big bad, doesn't actually show up in it. He's there, and thank goodness he's not in it too much,
yeah,
because if he was around, that whole universe is in trouble.
yeah.
But
Okay.
his lackeys are pretty badass. And there's a scene where a bunch of the symbiotes start working together, which is unheard of, and
Oh, okay.
it makes some really good scenes.
Nice.
So moving forward, I don't know if the MCU can take hold of the character and reboot it themselves.
Hmm.
It'd be interesting. But this film was I think it's a bit sad. It's sad in the way that that might be the end of Tom Hardy's run, because he did he did his best with the character, and the fact that
Yeah.
this Venom never really didn't cross over with any Spider-Man, so to speak.
No.
So to make a standalone Venom,
Hey,
yeah, yeah, huh?
don't need him to do 10 movies, right?
Yeah,
Like, I think three's plenty. Let it be what it was, you know?
yeah, and to make him have to make a Venom film standalone, three standalones, they did the best they could, especially it being
Yeah.
being a Sony property. So upcoming next is Craven, and so far the clips
Oh
look
my God. So I cannot wait to see it. He looks absolutely delicious.
good.
I
So
can't wait.
so I'm kind of wondering, like, have the
I don't
clip
even care if the movie's any good.
have the clips given away everything? Because I don't put too much hype when it comes to the Sony Marvel stuff. You're kind of like,
And I've got got nothing to compare it to, right?
Yeah.
I have not ever read that comic, so
Yeah.
as
Yeah. So,
long
I'll
as
still
it's
try and watch.
entertaining.
I say to myself, I'll never watch another one again, and I end up going to them over and over again. Obviously, Madam Web was just like,
Yeah.
but recently I'm hearing some good things. So, like, I want to watch when I finish. I've just started watching Rings of Power season 2, which I should have watched ages ago, but
Yes, I've heard that's very good, season 2.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna finish that off, and then I'm gonna go and sit down where I've been hearing good things about Agatha all along, even from people
Yes, my
that
sister is that is on my list next to watch.
even
That's
from
what I'm
people
doing
who I wouldn't
next.
believe that would like it are saying it's a decent watch, and it's up there with
Yeah.
like some of the stuff that they really like. So I was like, and I could kind of trust what they say. So a guy I follow like
Yeah.
Hughes
No one's
Glenn,
saying it's perfect,
yeah,
you know, no one's saying it's perfect, but yeah, a lot of, like you say, a lot of different people
yeah.
have said it's good. So yeah, definitely on my list next.
So I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a shot. I haven't watched Penguin this week. I was because we're shooting early this week. So Penguin. I'm gonna finish.
I haven't watched it either. Yeah.
I should watch this evening. So that should be
Oh
that.
well, I don't know. Bake Off's on, mate, so I'll probably watch Bake
Yeah, other than that, what have I done? I
a
just
little guilty pleasure.
I caught up on the UFC the other day, the last main event. Where a guy choked some guy so hard, but not under his neck. He caught him across the teeth and ended up pushing his teeth back. He cracked his bottom teeth and pushed them backwards into his mouth.
No. What?
I
So
have
he's
no,
now not got two bottom teeth?
he's gonna have to have a bridge put in and probably have his like I don't know how dentists do it, but they're gonna have to rebuild the whole bottom part of his four front teeth.
That is bad. He might get implants. He could get implants, couldn't
Yeah,
he?
but then how well are
Oh,
those
I've
gonna
been
hold up?
drilled into my jawbone then, thanks.
Yeah, how well are those gonna hold up in his next fight if he does fight again?
I mean, they're possibly stronger.
I think if it's, like drilled directly into your bone, maybe, but when you're getting punched
I
in the
mean,
face,
did he not have a gum shield
that's what
on?
I was thinking. He did have a gum shield in. So this guy like
Oh.
either that strong because this guy was from like Chechnya or whatever. Like he's either I think he used the blade of his forearm and he went for a choke but didn't get underneath the chin for like a real choke. He just caught him across the mouth and just the way he must have just
Hmm.
squeezed him so tightly, it just shifted.
Almost just like a crazy
Yeah,
accident,
yeah,
sort of.
yeah. So I caught on that and that was pretty savage. And then this week, obviously, US elections is going on, which has been popping up
Oh,
on the timeline.
oh,
So
please, America,
so
please do the right thing.
yeah. That's the weird thing, like
Please.
where I have my sort of view of like how I would want it to go. But then a lot of people like don't realize that go in like another certain direction. I think I go in a way that most people don't think I would go. Only
We
because
can't be friends if you're going a certain way, because that is fucking ridiculous.
I don't know. It's just weird. Like because obviously where I look at it is like what he's done, what he did in his time,
No,
like a certain type of
you've
background.
got a daughter.
Yeah,
The simple fact that you've got daughters
yeah.
should make you not vote for him. The disgrace, the fact that he thinks that he can have control over women's bodies,
Oh,
and
that's
I know that's just one policy, but
yeah.
fucking hell,
Oh, that sort of stuff. But the thing is with that.
absolute.
But with him, I remember him saying he wanted like individual state rights. So individual states can say what they want. So it's like
Still bullshit, mate. That's still bullshit.
no one
That
should
is
no
millions of women affected.
yeah, no one should be able to like say anything about that. People should be able to do what they want. It shouldn't even be on a bill for anyone to even have to vote on.
Exactly.
So, but that's just something.
Imagine being raped. Imagine being raped
Yeah,
and having to have that child, else you'd be fucking sent to prison
yeah. But then
with
that's the
no repercussions for the man that raped you.
yeah.
None.
If he doesn't get caught, you know what I mean. If he gets
Anyway, we shouldn't talk about it. We shouldn't talk about it because it really angers me. So
yeah,
let's move on to something nicer.
yeah,
America, I really hope you do the right thing.
yeah. I just need someone to get in there and just stop what's happening in the Middle East right now. So it's and certain ones are like will support it even more. But you know. Anywho, we have a quiz to finish. The
Oh,
one
okay. Don't
we were working
know.
on last week. There was a few more questions. So where were
Oh, yes.
did your sister go over when did she watch it and then she was like, "You lot are so bad." Well,
Yeah.
we did all right
And
last week.
she knew, she said we did really well.
Yeah.
She said we did really well.
Now I'm gonna re I'm gonna find where we were, go past that, but I think they get harder. So let's see. Where are we? Okay. So we'll do 12, I think. Oh, they got more Austin Powers questions.
We had an Austin Powers question.
Yeah. So why did Austin Powers punch Expedition's mother? A, she was rather mannish looking. B, she was one of Dr. Evil's assassins. C, he didn't like her. Or D, she pointed a gun at him.
It's got to
Expedition.
be. I don't know who Expedition is, but
Expeditions.
I feel like it's a motherly assassin answer.
Expedition. Was that Dr. Evil's son? No.
No, he just had a regular name, didn't
He
he?
was Scott, wasn't he? Come here, Scott. Um, I can't think. It's been a while since I watched Austin Powers.
I've never even heard of that name. I
Yeah.
still think it has to be B.
All right, let's see.
Regardless.
No, it was
Oh.
A. She was rather mannish looking.
Oh, so what he just maybe thought she was a man instead
Yeah.
and he could get away with it.
What's here's another one. Why is it Austin Powers again? Which flag does Austin Powers have on his painted car? I know that one. A,
Which,
A, the Union Jack, B, France, C, United States, or D, peace.
oh, is it the UK?
Yeah, yeah. It's the All right. Oh my God, I have no idea about this one. Which of the following is not a Molly Ringwald movie?
Oh, okay.
A, The Breakfast Club,
Here's one.
B, Made to Order, C, Betsy's Wedding, or
Oh,
D, 16 Candles.
oh God. So she's definitely in the first one.
Molly Ringwald. Why can't I think who that is?
She's the ginger lady in Breakfast Club.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
also used and in Pretty in Pink, if you used to watch that.
yeah.
I know it's a bit girly.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Riverdale?
No, I heard about it.
Oh, she was Thingy's mum. You'd know her, I think, if you
Yeah,
saw her. Oh God, I thought I would get that because I was like, oh yeah, I know some of her films.
yeah.
Well, it's definitely not A because she's in that one for
Mm.
sure. What are the middle two?
B is Made to Order, C is Betsy's Wedding, and D is 16 Candles.
Never heard of Betsy's Wedding. Have you?
Nope.
Should we go that one?
All right, let's try that. Betsy's Wedding.
I've heard of the other two.
Nope. It's
Oh,
Made to Order.
oh no. Oh, we've got off to a terrible start.
I told you they get hard. They seem to be
Oh
getting
no,
hard.
we're 2 for 1. 2-1, 2-1.
Yeah. All right. What 1980s movie featured young Nicolas Cage? A. Valley Girl. B. St. Elmo's Fire. C. Stand By Me. Or D. Breakfast Club. Well, I know he wasn't in Breakfast Club.
Wasn't in Breakfast. I don't believe he was in St. Elmo's Fire.
Stand By Me? I don't think it was in Stand By Me.
No, I think it has to be the other one.
Yeah, I'm definitely ruling out Breakfast Club.
What was the first one?
Valley Girl.
Fuck it, let's go for that one.
Okay. Yep, Valley
Yes,
Girl. Valley
by
Girl
power of deduction.
was a 1980s movie that prominently featured a young Nicolas Cage. The film follows the story of a teenage girl from San Fernando Valley who falls in love with a Hollywood punk. Nicolas Cage plays the role of Randy, the love interest of the main character. Okay.
At least we got it right.
Yeah. Okay. Which of these movie stars, Calista Flockhart and Robin Williams, sorry, I got that completely wrong. Jesus Christ. Which of these movies stars Calista Flockhart and Robin Williams? A. Patch Adams, B. The Birdcage, C. Hook, or D. Mrs. Doubtfire? Well, no, she's definitely not Mrs. Doubtfire. I don't think I saw her in Mrs. Doubtfire.
No.
Oh,
And she's the lady who played Ally McBeal, is that right? Or have I got that totally wrong?
that's right.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
Ooh. What's I don't remember Patch Adams well enough. She could have been like a mum in it or something.
Or nurse?
Yeah.
She's still married to Harrison
Hmm.
Ford.
Yeah, I think so. I know. I loved Ally McBeal when it first came out. Even
Uh,
that weird creepy baby. What we saying then?
I'm saying no. I'm saying no to Hook, unless was she a child in Hook?
I don't
No,
think.
he was an adult in Hook. No, so she wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think she was in Hook.
No, I'll say no to Mrs. Doubtfire and no to Hook. I'll say between Patch Adams and the Birdcage. It's been a long time since I've seen Patch Adams
She in the
and
Birdcage?
the Birdcage. I can't think I've seen. I can't say I've seen that.
That's the one about the gays, I think, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Isn't it? Oh, like the show,
Okay.
Eyes in the Show. Oh, let's go Patch. And
Okay.
hopefully she was,
Nope. The answer is the Birdcage.
Debs.
God damn it. No,
I've
the
got literally no instincts going on tonight.
yeah. Oh, this one. Okay. Which movie did the Ramones star in? A. Chick Magnet, B. Rock and Roll High School, C. Class of 77, and or D. Rebel Rousers. So the Ramones,
Ooh,
the
say that
band.
again. I think that's
So which movie did the Ramones star in? A. Chick Magnet, B. Rock and Roll High School, C. Class of 77, or D. Rebel Rousers.
dude, I've not heard of a single one of those
Yeah.
films.
All I'm thinking about is
You
those.
can pick out of the four because
All I'm
I've
thinking
done
about is
terribly.
those t-shirts that people wear with the Ramones on it. Um, Class of 77. I can't say that. No, that was way before my time. Rebel Rousers.
Do an eeny, meeny, miny.
I'd say try. I think I'd maybe go rock and roll because they're a band. Rock and roll. Shy rock and
Yeah.
roll high school. Oh yeah, yeah. If anyone asks,
You can do all the guessing from now on.
if anyone asks, yeah, I totally knew that.
Oh, you meant the
The
Ramones. Yes,
Ramones.
of course.
Oh God, here we go. You'll probably have this one. In which movie did Kevin Bacon make his film debut? A. Animal House, B. Diner, C. Friday the 13th, or D. Starting Over?
Oh, I didn't want it to be any of those.
Is Kevin Bacon still the greatest actor of all time?
Not
I
since
don't.
his fucking EE adverts, he's not.
Those films I could
Oh,
think. There's a few Kevin
again,
Bacon
I've only
movies.
heard of two of those, I think.
And what I'm thinking of is when he was in Hollow Man, but and
Oh, I
Footloose.
don't know.
When did Footloose come out? That was like was that the 84?
That's what I wanted to come up because I was like, I'm sure that was his big thing, but it
Yeah.
must have been his breakthrough movie rather than
Yeah.
in his debut.
Yeah. Well, I'll rule out Friday the 13th because he wasn't. I don't think he was in the horror. Is that the other three? Animal House, Diner, or Starting Over? I'll let you choose because I ain't got
Dinah.
Diner. No,
I told you you should have done it.
it's Animal House.
I am not buying a lottery ticket today. I'm betting on nothing.
Yeah. Okay, another one. I haven't got some of these are like really difficult. Annette Bening plays an environmental lobbyist in which movie? All the President's Men, The American President, The Presido, or Air Force One? Maybe if I knew what she looked like. But the only one of those films I think I've seen is Air Force One.
Say it again.
So Annette Bening plays an environmental lobbyist in which movie? A. All the President's Men. B. The American President. C. The Presido, which means president. And D. Air Force One.
No, I don't think she was a lobbyist in Air Force One.
No.
But I don't think I've seen the other three. So you have to choose.
All right, I won't go with the Presido.
The
All the President's Men, mate.
Presido.
All right, I'll try A. Nope. She was in The American President.
Oh.
Maybe,
Oh.
maybe I should have looked at what he
No.
looked like. All right, here we go. Hopefully I get this one.
We've
Which
got to get
character?
easier, mate. We're failing miserably.
What character does Adam Sandler play in the movie The Wedding Singer? A. Robbie Hart, B.
Yep.
George, C. Billy Madison, or D. Glenn Guglia?
Hey.
Robbie Hart. Okay, that's right.
Glenn was her the husband to be.
Yeah.
Glenn Julia. She was going to be Julia Gulia.
Yep. It's Robbie
Robbie
Hart.
Hart. I fucking love that film. Actually, do you know what? That has to be easily in my top five, I
Mm.
reckon, of all time. Love it.
Oh, it's awesome. It's a great film.
Oh, so good.
I might watch that this weekend, actually. It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm not ages. It's so
All right.
lovely and feel good. And music, obviously, too.
This one's too easy. Who played Austin Powers? A. Frank Sinatra, B. Love Hewitt, C. Mike Myers, or D. Joe Pesci?
I mean,
Mike.
obviously, Mike Myers. How
Yeah.
have we had a question about movies no one's heard of, and
I
then we get that?
know. Could you imagine
I
if Joe,
mean, we're clawing it back, so I don't want to moan too much, but
could you imagine if Joe Pesci played Austin Powers? That'd be crazy.
yeah, that would not, it just
Yeah.
wouldn't have worked.
All right. In what movie does Seth Green play a nosy, nerdy younger brother? Money Train, Money for Nothing, Mo Money, Mo Problems, or Can't Buy Me Love? Seth Green. From Seth Green.
Can't be Money Train. I've just no.
Yeah,
There's like
it can't be Mo Money, Mo
J
Problems.
Lo and Woody Harrelson as someone else, and what's his
Yeah,
face? That's a
yeah,
no.
yeah. Can't be Mo Money, Mo Problems. Uh,
No.
but Seth Green's the
What's
quite
the?
skinny guy with the ginger spiky hair. He was in Buffy.
Yeah, well, he was in Austin Powers, right?
Yeah, he was the son.
He was the son.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think two or four. What were two and four?
B was Money for Nothing. or D was Can't Buy Me Love?
Money for nothing. I don't know. I don't remember either of them, even though I think I've seen them, so which doesn't help at all.
Mm. Go on, Debs. Try and bring it back now. Two or four?
Two's my
B or
lucky
D?
number,
Huh?
so you should probably go for four.
Go for four or D? All right.
Yeah. D for Debs.
All right.
D for disaster.
Correct. Can't Buy
Hey!
Me Love. In the movie Can't Buy Me Love, Seth Green plays the role of a nosy, nerdy younger brother. This film tells the story of a high school student who pays popular girl to pretend to be his girlfriend,
Oh.
hoping it'll boost
I
his
think
social
that's
status.
actually ever happened. Like they do it all the time in
Yeah, movies.
yeah, like
Yeah,
American movies. I wonder if it actually happens.
yeah. Isn't that a form of prostitution?
Well, people pay for escorts and stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
I guess. Or like plus ones you can
That's
get,
one. Yeah,
can't
yeah.
you?
I'm pretty sure that must be more popular nowadays.
Yeah, I reckon so.
People are more transactional nowadays.
Mm.
Okay. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie, and I was really young, so I probably won't remember any of it. All I know is the true story about it, but yeah, this is something different. Okay, according to Bluto in Animal House, who bombed Pearl Harbor? A. Germany, B. France, C. Mexico, or D. China?
What's the true story?
The true story was it
Any
was
one of those four?
no.
Oh, okay. So we can't discount it on that basis. Um, Mexico.
I can't remember. Was Animal House a comedy? I take it.
Doesn't sound like it,
Yeah.
but that's only because it makes me think of animals.
Yeah.
I feel like Germany's like the other war. China's a bit too obvious.
Yeah.
What was it? Mexico and
France.
France? Maybe. And who's the character that is claiming it?
Bluto in Animal House.
Pluto. I
Mm.
don't even know who that is, mate. If we knew who he was and what he
Yeah.
didn't like, maybe we could you guess.
Well, um, I'll try China because just in case he just couldn't tell the difference, maybe. No, it's Germany.
Oh, well, that was the first one I
Yeah.
discounted, which is why we should have gone.
See, I went for the D. All right, last two. What is the name of Wayne's sidekick in Wayne's World? Sam Garthon, Pete Hetterman, Garth Alga, or Robbie Williams?
Garth. It's got to be Garth.
Yeah,
It's Wayne and Garth, isn't it?
yeah.
I don't think Garth's his second name.
No,
So,
no, it's Garth Alga. Come
yeah. Haven't seen that for years either.
on. I'll go for okay, last one. What toy does Arnold Schwarzenegger's son want in the movie Jingle All the Way? A. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. B.
No.
Turbo Man. C.
Yeah.
Oscar Mayer Man. Or D. Mechanic Car Man.
Turbo Man.
That's all right. You can have it. My dad is the real Turbo Man.
That was a nice one to end on,
Yeah,
at
Turbo Man.
least. Sort of Christmassy, even though it's not Christmas yet.
But yeah.
Like we've had Halloween at least.
Yeah, now,
Didn't do a horror special because we're scaredy cats.
yeah, I've seen a couple of people, a couple of shops already putting up all their Christmas stuff on them. So, ugh.
I know. I feel like December is early enough. Like December 1st is fine. You
Yeah,
can get festive in December, but yeah, it's a little bit early. It's still fireworks.
yeah.
Let the fireworks die down and
I've still got Genevieve, my mom's birthday coming up.
ooh,
Got my partner's
in
birthday.
November.
Yeah, so they're both on the same day, 22nd of November.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So Genevieve actually has my mom's middle name as her middle name. Um,
Oh,
and then my partner's birthday is on the 3rd of December. And then my other daughter, Aaliyah, her birthday's on the 8th of December.
at least that's sort of far enough away from Christmas Day that you can have you got to give them a separate celebration.
Yeah, 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 they do get separate celebrations, but it's just like January, I'm like screaming for payday.
Yeah. Oh God, it's just so depressing as well.
Yeah,
I don't like January, February.
yeah,
Even
especially as I'm
March
in,
gets to me a little bit.
yeah,
At least it gets lighter. It starts getting lighter in sort of Feb, March
yeah.
time on that side.
But then it gets super cold then as well, and sometimes it snows.
Yeah, January, February, March are really chilly.
Yeah,
Like,
sometimes it snows.
mm, I don't know. It's like record highs today, apparently,
Yeah,
for November, but
yeah, I'm not feeling that. I don't do the cold.
mm. I don't mind if it's cold and bright.
Yeah,
I mind chilly but sunny, blue
yeah,
sky but chilly. I'll take that, but cold and grey, damp and grey.
yeah.
Ugh.
Mm. No, no, I don't do cold, and I hate it when it's damp. Makes my bones split.
Uh,
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another one. We had a couple of games today. Uh, Next week we may have a guest, or we may have top three. You
oh
never know.
yeah.
But we definitely will have another round of moral conflict. Dun dun dun.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of those cards so we never see those ones again.
Yeah, burn them.
Yeah. All right, everyone, follow us on all our socials as per usual. They're going to be in the link below. Um, Everyone be good. And if you can't be good, be the best at being bad. Goodbye.
Bye.